الشيلي.
Y ahora los invitamos a escuchar el himno nacional de Brasil. Y ahora, el himno nacional de Chile.
حماس كبير من الجمهور واللاعبين المحليين قبل بداية هذه المباراة. هيثم ورفيق، توقعات الشوط الأول سريعا.
أنا أجد أن آخر فوز لتشيلي على البرازيل كان في عام 93 في كوبا أمريكا في الإكوادور. أجد أن الفرص مهيئة في ظل الأتموسفير اللي في استاد ناسيونال في سانتياغو أن يتحقق فوز غاب عن منتخب تشيلي لمدة 22 عام.
رفيق؟
أنا الأفضلية أكثر للشيلي، يعني نعرف عزيمة الشيليين شفناها حتى في النشيد الوطني. فوق أرضية ملعبهم صعب الفوز على الشيلي في الآونة هذه والأخيرة هذه.
شكرا رفيق، شكرا هيثم. ونتوجه في هذه اللحظات للزميل علي محمد علي لمتابعة أحداث الشوط الأول من أولى مباريات تصفيات كأس العالم لقارة أمريكا الجنوبية بين الشيلي والبرازيل. علي إليك الكلمة، تفضل.
With two, with Roberto Firmino and Philippe Coutinho both missing. They start with two experienced fullbacks in Dani Alves and Marcelo. Oscar is back, having missed the Copa America in the summer, and it's Hulk who starts at front. And look at those on the bench. A couple of old stages are back for Chile in Jaime Valdez and Esteban Paredes, whilst the veteran Kaká, once a World Cup winner, waits in the wings for Brazil. So the first of 18 qualifiers over the course of the next 2 years in this arduous World Cup qualifying campaign for these two sides, and a showpiece occasion to start things off for both. Our match referee hails from Ecuador, Roddy Zambrano. Since Chile and Brazil last met in a competitive game in the last 16 tie in the World Cup last year, they've experienced hugely contrasting fortunes. Of course, Brazil, who went on to suffer humiliation at the hands of Germany, and they bowed out here in the Copa America in underwhelming fashion back in the summer. But Chile rose again and went on to enjoy continental glory for the first time in their history as the host nation here in July. The party went on for weeks, and the atmosphere here once again electric in Santiago tonight. So Brazil go again. They were below par at the Copa America here a few months ago. The long road to Russia begins here for these two big names of South American football.
Señoras y señores, en estos últimos días, el fútbol chileno ha debido a lamentar el fallecimiento de dos ex seleccionados nacionales, los señores Óscar Herrera Hernández y Eduardo Bombalet Godoy, que en paz descansen. La Federación de Fútbol de Chile solicita guardar un respetuoso minuto de silencio como reconocimiento a ambos destacados deportistas. Muchas gracias.
A moment of respect there before the action for Chilean footballers who have recently passed away. So we're all set to go. It will be Brazil who will get the match underway. It's not very often when these two sides meet that Chile are the favourites, but that's the case here tonight. Dunga's Brazil beset by injuries and suspension. History is against La Roja. They have failed to beat Brazil in the last 14 meetings, a run which stretches back over 15 years. But confidence must be sky high after their success here a few months ago in the Copa America. So we are underway. What is a huge crowd here in Santiago. Just shy of 50,000 fans at the Estadio Nacional, many of whom would have been here in early July when Chile became the champions of South America for the first time with that shootout success over Argentina. And Alexis Sanchez there scored the winning spot kick. He's the focal point of their attack once again here against a Brazil team who are still rebuilding after their demise at their own World Cup last year. Jefferson with the first clearance there for Brazil. Looking towards Douglas Costa. Marcelo Diaz goes back to Francisco Silva. This is Willian now for Brazil, who will start on the right. Dani Alves. It is such an intense qualifying campaign, this, and even more so this time. The World Cup last year, with Brazil as the host nation, there were 6 teams from South America at that World Cup, but only 4 are guaranteed to be at the next finals in Russia in 2018. It might be a big name who fails to be there. Time will tell. These two sides certainly feel they should be part of that party in Russia. Here's Gonzalo Hara for Chile. Raking pass towards Maurizio Isla. He kept that ball in play well. Here's Alexis Sanchez. Arturo Vidal looking for Valdivia. Taken out by Marcelo for Brazil. Eduardo Vargas, will touch in by Miranda. Then on by Botajor. Alexis Sanchez is penalised for handball. Good score against Brazil when these two sides met in the World Cup last year. Really came off the right arm there. Here's Oscar. Up against Francisco Silva. Cut back was looking towards Willian. And going was David Luiz. Marcelo. Here's Costa. Back with Claudio Bravo. The Chilean captain. He wins his 96th cap tonight. Chile's most capped player of all time. And the man who raised the trophy aloft here in July for the final success over Argentina. A 0-0 draw. Chile winning on penalties. When this great generation of Chilean footballers finally had some silverware to show for their talent. Here's Valdivia. Looking for Botajor. Flags up for offside. Playing as the left wing back. Chile starting with a back 3 tonight. Tight call for offside. He may have just been played on there by Marcelo. It is the 71st time these two sides have met. Brazil dominant over their history with 49 wins to Chile's 7. And in World Cup qualifiers down the years, in 10 previous games, Chile have only won 1, 15 years ago. Vargas. Now Isla. Vargas goes for goal. We had a fine Copa America. Eduardo Vargas, 4 goals in the tournament. Actually came off the bench in the opening game, but was then in from the start for the rest of the competition. Chile are aiming to reach the World Cup for the 3rd time in a row. As Brazil didn't have to qualify for the last World Cup as the host nation for the world's biggest party last year. Now aiming to maintain their record of being the only nation to have played in every World Cup over the years. And they've lost just 4 of their last 36 games in qualifying for the World Cup. Here's Hara into Vidal. And Valdivia. And Vidal again. It's a bit short. Seized upon by the rapid Douglas Costa. Excellent covering tackle though by Gary Medel. Timed that superbly. Douglas Costa, such a pacey customer. He's been in fine form at club level this year with Bayern Munich. Moved to Germany in the summer from Shakhtar Donetsk in Ukraine. David Luiz. This is Miranda, who wears the captain's armband for Brazil in the absence of Neymar. Serving his 4-match ban because of his antics during the Copa in that very contentious game against Colombia here in Santiago. Served 2 games with a 4-game ban. Here goes to Isla. He'll just skip away. Full pass by Vidal. Costa latching onto it, but really well read that by Medel. Such a key figure in the Chilean defence, winning his 82nd cap here tonight. The man who scored the goal, which took Chile's place at the last World Cup, win against Ecuador 2 years ago. It's a mistake there by Hara, seized upon by William. Will be a free kick. Foul against Gonzalo Hara. Willian, a goal scorer in his last 4 games with Chelsea. And he wins his team this presentable first set-piece chance. It's a good 30 yards from goal, but Hulk is the man who has placed the ball with some purpose here. He's a long way out for a direct shot towards goal, but with Hulk around, he certainly fancies his chances. A very confident figure. He's scoring back-to-back friendly games for Brazil in the month of September. Wins over the USA and Costa Rica. He ventured in Chilean players, moving back the required 10 yards. Hulk is poised. So Hulk strides forward. Oh, we had Claudio Bravo sprawled into his left, but the effort didn't quite match the big build-up. Didn't really catch it too cleanly. Recalled last month by Dunga. Hulk was a key part of the World Cup team under Luis Felipe Scolari. Not part of the Copa America squad for Dunga in the summer, but with no Neymar, he's been given a second chance for Brazil. Here's Elias. Oscar. Savo goes back to Luis Gustavo. Luis for Jefferson. He's become the Brazilian #1 after the World Cup, after replacing Julio Cesar, but not the most convincing stuff there by the goalkeeper. Valdivia. And Beausejour into Vidal. Played wide by Diaz, but asking too much of Maurizio Isla. He's now playing with Marseille on loan from Juventus. Having spent last season with Queen's Park Rangers, who went down from the English top flight. Hulk. Run back by Medel. Now Isla. Douglas Costa. Here's Gustavo. Marcelo. Still a sense of gloom surrounding Brazil. Their Copa America campaign was ended at the quarter-final stage with defeat against Paraguay. Our nation still bearing the scars of that humiliation of their own World Cup. 7-1 defeat against Germany. It will take some getting over. There is some pressure on Dunga and for that poor Copa America. We're hoping for a positive start to this World Cup qualifying campaign here. It could barely be a tougher start for Brazil. Here's David Luiz, pressurised there by Alexis Sanchez. It'll be a throw for Chile. Alexis Sanchez with the ball in. He deflects kindly for Oscar. Valdivia. Such an elegant footballer. He was actually playing in Brazil until this summer when he moved to the Middle East. Mauricio Isla. Alexis Sanchez, Isla's there again. And he wins a corner off David Luiz. Could be a first test here for Jefferson in that Brazilian goal. Alexis Sanchez stands over the corner. Bounced away by the near post area, then returned by Marcelo Diaz. Wow, nick on the way through it was gathered pretty comfortably by Jefferson. Scored too many goals. Marcelo Diaz, this is his 40th cap. Only one previously for his country, which came at the Copa America. The winner against Uruguay at the quarter-final stage. Dani Alves. Here's Luis Gustavo. Marcelo arriving, flipped in towards Holt. Clearance was by Medel. Elias. It's been sliced by Silva. No danger for Claudio Bravo. Chile were one of the 4 founding members of the Copa America, along with Argentina, Brazil and Uruguay. They were the last of those, though, to win it. They're still buzzing off the back of that. And here they come with Vargas. They love the effort. Quick turn, quick shot. Played in here by Alexis Sanchez. Miranda didn't get tight to him. Vargas trying to whip that ball back in towards the far post area. Couldn't quite bend the ball enough. And playing in German football with Hoffenheim after moving to the Bundesliga in the summer. He scored 2 goals in his career against Brazil before. A fairly even opening quarter of an hour. Luis Gustavo. Holt goes ahead of him. Salvo looks right though and finds Woodian. Douglas Costa skipping away from Isla. Bent in deep. It's been kept alive by Dani Alves. Woodian. It's a bit short, that pass. In the way was Vidal. Here's Valdivia. Almost given away by him. Now Elias for Brazil. Marcelo. Fancy his chances. His last international goal came over 3 years ago. Chile hoping to beat Brazil for the first time since the year 2000. 14 previous games against Brazil. They have lost 12 and drawn 2. It is a torrid record. There's so many key men missing for Brazil, particularly Neymar. You would think the Dunga side might be there for the taking. Here's Douglas Costa, who has got past Silva, couldn't get past Medel. The whistle goes here against Douglas Costa. He's a player given his debut by Dunga last November. Not a favourite under the regime of Scolari. Began his career with Grêmio in Brazil, a club he joined when he was 11 years of age. He spent 5 years in the Ukraine. Now playing his trade in German football. Becoming a standout player on the European circuit. William. To be foul there by Jean Beausejour. Typical direct play there by William. Just nudged off it by Beausejour. Goal scorer for Chile in each of the previous 2 World Cup finals. Scored their opening goal last year in the win against Australia. They also beat the defending champions Spain. Found out in the round of 16 against Brazil. And what was a dramatic knockout tie in Belo Horizonte. A 1-1 draw. And they were eventually beaten on spot kicks. It was Gonzalo Hara who saw the decisive kick, rebound off the upright. Scenes of great delight for the host nation. Here's Hulk. It's his sort of range. Never shy to let fly, Hulk. Almost swerving, but never dipping inside. Dani Alves. Here's David Luiz. Searching ball here towards William. Defended by Beausejour. Valdivia helping out. Vidal pressurised unfairly by Elias. It's a key cog in this Dunga regime. Just a bit too tight there to Vidal. And of course, was the man who was all over the headlines during the Copa America here in the summer. After his arrest for drink driving during the tournament. And then crashes Ferrari. There was outcry among some sections of the Chilean support. Some who felt he should be dumped from the Chilean squad, but he stayed put. And in the end played a starring role as they went all the way to win that title. He was man of the match in the final here against Argentina. Referee plenty of advantage here for a late tackle by Francisco Silva. He's not trying to play though by Oscar to allow Douglas Costa to receive attention. The 17th game this of Dunga's second spell in charge of Brazil. And it was a foul by Francisco Silva. Studs were showing there. And the referee played the advantage. But none was forthcoming in the end for Brazil. Gary Medel will return the ball back to the Seleção. Dunga's 17th game in charge this. In the previous 16, in 90 minutes. He is 1-14, 1 draw, and only 1 defeat. That was at the Copa America against Colombia in the summer. And despite what is a superb record done on paper for Brazil of late, there is still a feeling that it's a national team in the doldrums. The win here in Santiago might start to improve the mood back at home. But it will be no easy feat. Very tight game here so far. Here's Bocejur. Touch off Dani Alves. It will be a corner for Chile. Alexis Sanchez. The high and loopy corner. And a poor ball by his usual high standards. Been in such amazing form over the past couple of the games with Arsenal. 6 goals his last 3 games for the Gunners. Jorge Sampaoli, who was the mastermind for the Chilean success in the summer. The last time his team lost was against Brazil in March. Friendly match at the Emirates Stadium. Chile unbeaten the previous 8 games since then. Did beat Paraguay here in a friendly match last month by 3-2. The last defeat here was a year ago, a 2-1 loss against Uruguay. Marcelo. Douglas Costa. Easton tracking back, but he couldn't get there in time. Soft Silver and behind for a corner. The 2 teams trading set pieces so far, but had a clear sight on goal as of yet. Might that change here? Douglas Costa with the corner for Brazil. Then Miranda. Seemed to have been a push. Chile come away with a free kick. Vidal. Back to Medel. Almost all the available seats for this match were sold tonight. Got a showpiece fixture to start the World Cup qualifying campaign for these 2 sides. Estadio Nacional, the biggest stadium in Chile. District of Nunoa, the east end of Santiago. Here's Diaz. Hoping to find Vargas. Couldn't quite wrest his way in behind there, Miranda. It's an historic round, this. It was the host for the final of the World Cup in 1962 when Brazil won. Beat Czechoslovakia here by 3-1. Scene of one of their 5 World Cup successes. Dani Alves. For Hulk. Might come the way of Oscar. The angle's tight. And he got the shot away. And he missed the summer due to injury, Oscar. Hoping to make up for lost time. Difficult one to get back on target, but he had a good try. Alexis Sanchez. Given away to Luis Gustavo. Costa. Here's David Luiz. Marcelo. Luis Gustavo for Dani Alves. It's only a late call-up for Rafinha, pulled out due to injury. William. It's a corner yet again. This time off Gonzalo Hara. Just a few signs over the past few minutes that Brazil are finding their flow. Williams corner. Into David Luiz. Now Vidal was caught by Gustavo. The referee played the advantage. Might be no advantage there though for Chile. Good tackle by William. No character. Jorge Sampaoli. Always great fun watching both him and his Chilean side. He must burn plenty of calories with his touchdown antics. One of the most charismatic men you'll see on the touchline in world football, let alone here in South America. For the first of back-to-back games for these two sides at the start of this qualifying campaign. Chile are off to Peru on Tuesday. Brazil will face Venezuela next up at home. And they will still be without Neymar, banned for the first two qualifying games. The only star name missing right now from these early qualifying games in South America. Argentina without Lionel Messi. Colombia without James Rodriguez. Uruguay without Suarez and Cavani. A chance for some of the other names to stand up and come to the fore. And Chile delighted that their two big men are fit, because there were some doubts over both Arturo Vidal and Alexis Sanchez before this game. Dani Alves to pull up there when that ball was played towards him. Dunga has had 7 previous games in charge of Brazil against Chile, and he's won all 7. Biggest one was a 6-1 success at the Copa America in 2007, which was won by Brazil. There were also back-to-back wins in Brazil's last World Cup qualifying campaign. That was for the 2010 World Cup. A tournament where the two teams met again in the last 16 stage. And Brazil came out winners. Luis Gustavo. It's kept in play by Marcelo. It's a good ball for Costa. Early ball in by him. It's a bit too deep again though. Kept in play by Dani Alves. Woody in now for Brazil. Plenty of probing football, but chances at a premium in the opening half an hour in Santiago. Here's Oscar. Hulk. William. Switch of play by Dani Alves, looking to Marcelo. Offside there given against him. And now in his 10th year in Spain with Real Madrid. Began his career in Rio with Fluminense. Another very close offside call that, but the verdict going Chile's way. Alexis Sanchez. Tackled by Gustavo. And a foul given against Valdivia. Brazil have dropped down to 7th place in the latest FIFA World Rankings. They might have a chance of goal here after an awful mistake there by the Chilean back line. But they got away with it. Nice ball that to Eduardo Vargas. Oh, defended there by David Luiz. Just appeared to pull up slightly there, David Luiz, but lasting damage done. As I was saying, Brazil now 7th in the world rankings, 2 spots above Chile. In terms of the South American contingent, these two sides 3rd and 4th. Argentina, number 1 in the world. Colombia also above these two. Arturo Vidal now has gone down. That tussle with Oscar. Right under Dunga's nose. Seemed to slip awkwardly, Arturo Vidal. His right leg just gave way there on a greasy surface. He's back to his feet again, which is good to see. Meantime, David Luiz has gone down, touching his left knee. And this issue may have been sustained a few moments ago when he was going back with Eduardo Vargas, and of course concern for Dunga. 54th cap for David Luiz tonight. Season with Paris Saint-Germain in France, to becoming the world's most expensive defender when he moved there from Chelsea. It all appeared fairly innocuous. Something in that collision there just caused some pain to that left knee area. It's the old buggy which sees David Luiz move off the pitch for now. So Brazil will carry on with 10 men for the time being. To have Heel there on the right. There's a potential replacement waiting on the bench, the Corinthians defender. So on we go with Brazil a man short for the time being. Half time now, just over 10 minutes away. Stalemate at the Estadio Nacional here in Santiago at the moment. Doesn't look too good for David Luiz. Appear as though there is a change on the way for Brazil. Here's Willian. There's the 10 men plunder on for the time being. Willian still going, looking towards Costa. The ricochet favoured Claudio Bravo. Here's Valdivia. Next is Sanchez. Good tackle by Miranda. Luis Gustavo has dropped back It's part of Brazil's back four for the time being. And the change, we'll see Marquinhos come off the bench. 21-year-old on for his 8th cap, and replacing David Luiz. A blowback for Brazil in the first half here tonight. Willian, the latest man to go down. The game has been punctured by a number of stoppages for injuries over the past few minutes. So Marquinhos now partnering Miranda. A new look defensive duo for Brazil. Here's Hulk getting past Medel. Challenge was by Maurizio Isla, but at the expense of a corner. So Douglas Costa on set-piece duty. Oscar amongst those waiting for the ball in. Swinging away from goal, way by Valdivia. Now Willian. Back for Dani Alves. Marcelo. Slip wide again for Costa. He was very quick, but even he couldn't quite reach that one. Reminder for some of you of the format of this South American qualifying campaign for the World Cup. For those of you who may be new to this format, it runs over the best part of 2 years. All of the 10 South American teams play each other twice, home and away. Top 4 teams will qualify directly. Team in 5th place will play a playoff match against the side from the Oceania region in November of 2017. It's the 6th year of this qualifying format in South America. It's tough, it's arduous. It's a survival of the fittest. It all starts here for these two sides tonight. Well held up there by Hulk for Brazil. Now Oscar. Touch back for Luis Gustavo. Given away there by Gustavo. And Vargas was trying to slip that ball in towards his strike colleague, Alexis Sanchez, but if the idea was right, the execution was not. It's been a theme for both sides so far. In the final third, things have just been breaking down. Hulk. Now Marcelo. Dani Alves into Willian. Marcelo. Douglas Costa. It's a good tackle by Silva. It'll be a corner. The Chilean players weren't happy, but there will be a chance here. Once again from a set piece of Brazil, as now Chile will make their first change just before half-time. I see Marc Gonzalez come off the bench for them. The corner first, which was glanced away towards Willian. Luis Gustavo. Willian up against Gonzalo Jara. Here's Hulk. And Hulk still going on. It's swept away by Medel. Still, Marc Gonzalez waits on that far side to make his bow. It's a foul by Jean Beausejour. It's a Brazil free kick as Willian was dumped to the deck. Jorge Sampaoli not happy with the award of the free kick. Supposedly coming together here. Did appear to catch his man from behind there, Beausejour. Here was the change then for Chile. Francisco Silva, the player going off. It appeared to be injured. Might well be a tactical switch here from Chile. He might revert now to a back four. We'll see how things pan out. An interesting change that by Sampaoli, with half-time not too far away. Here's Oscar. Does appear now to be back four, as I was expecting, with Easter playing right back, Beausejour left back. Now on the break, Alexis Sanchez for Chile. What can they conjure here? Alexis Sanchez once again. Oh, a terrific try. And it was mighty, mighty close. Gonzalez, just off the bench, was involved here. Alexis Sanchez with the ball that way. Gonzalez returned the favour. And eventually, Alexis Sanchez let fly and was kept at bay by the frame of the goal. By far and away, the nearest we've been to a goal in this first half tonight. Just what Alexis Sanchez can do. And the blink of an eye there. Got that shot away. Good tenacious stuff by Gonzalez. Terrific snapshot by Alexis Sanchez. Jefferson was clearly beaten. But the post saved Brazil. Here's Woody. It's a foul by Beausejour. Costa. Moving towards the half-time break. Still time for one team to go in front. Here's Marcelo. Now it's Hulk. Oh, and it was, in the end, well dealt with there by Claudio Bravo. And dispatched superbly too. Alexis Sanchez can go left and right, linking with Valdivia. Sanchez going on. And still going on. Despite losing his footing. Now Marc Gonzalez, looking towards Vargas, touched out by Marquinhos. Tempo of the game rising here. Eduardo Vargas, in for Valdivia, now Isla. It's Gonzalez. A mess of that volley, but it came the way of Sanchez. Gonzalez again. And Beausejour. Chile build again from deep. Gonzalo Hara letting fly. On target. The man who endured the nightmare on the knee size met at the World Cup last year with that decisive missed penalty in the shootout. Flurry towards goal, but has got the home fans going once again here. And here's Chile, ending the first half the brighter. Marcelo. Now Costa. Here's Oscar. Oscar once again. It's cheers and whistles from the home support. Holt going for goal. Typical powerful shot by him. But Bravo was right behind it. And there goes the half-time whistle at the Estadio Nacional in Santiago. Very even contest between Chile, the champions of South America, and Brazil, the 5 times World Cup winners. No goal so far. That man, Alexis Sanchez. Welcome back to the Estadio Nacional in Santiago. The start of the World Cup qualifying campaign for Chile and Brazil. No goals here so far. This Chilean team who won the hearts and the minds of their fans here in July when they won the Copa America up against the once mighty Brazil. Lots of expectation on Chile. So far, no way to goal for their side. Alexis Sanchez came close in the first half. Brazil yet to really test Claudio Bravo, the Chilean captain. Will be Chile who'll get the game underway once again. So we are underway once more in Santiago. Chile aiming for a flying start as they aim to reach their 3rd successive World Cup. A long way to go though over this 2-year process. No half-time changes from either team here. Remember, there were 2 first-half changes there, 1 apiece. Marc Gonzalez coming off the bench for Chile in place of Francisco Silva. And what appeared to be a tactical change from Jorge Sampaoli. For Brazil, they lost David Luiz to injury, replaced by Marquinhos. Foul given against Alexis Sanchez by a referee from Ecuador, Roddy Zambrano. It's Douglas Costa, whose pace was a real thorn in the Chile defence in the first half. Perhaps a factor in why Sampaoli switched from a back 3 to a back 4 to try and thwart that danger in the wide areas. Brazil won both games with these 2 sides, making qualifying for the 2010 World Cup. 3-0 win here in Santiago, and a 4-2 success back at home in Salvador. Well, in qualifying for the World Cup in 2014, Chile were in fine form. They finished 3rd of the 10 competing nations. They were the top scoring team too. Dunga knows his team here. And a real game on their hands tonight. This is Gonzalo O'Hara for Chile. Jorge Valdivia into Alexis Sanchez. That was arriving from fullback. It's away by Marcelo. Misjudged bounce there by William. Arturo Vidal. And a fairly quiet first half by his usual standards. Alexis Sanchez. It's give and go with Valdivia, but Brazil have it back in the shape of William, who skips away from Diaz. A good ball wide too. It's Oscar. Looking towards Hulk. Away by Gary Medel. It was a really promising break that for Brazil. When Oscar was unselfish, there may have been a chance where he could have come inside and gone for goal himself. It was a cagey first half. The danger for both teams is that when they push forward, their defences aren't particularly tight. There's always those gaps to exploit on the counter-attack. Brazil team, which tried to get some momentum going once again last month with 2 friendly games, which they won against the USA, Costa Rica. Remember, they won their first 11 games in a row under Dunga after the World Cup, until they were beaten by Colombia here in Santiago at the Copa back in June. Everyone was saying that Brazil were back to their best before that tournament, but their showing here in Chile suggested otherwise. Marcelo, a little space to work with here for Brazil. Oscar got past Diaz. Harder with a header. Woodien now. He was fouled by Vidal, and this free kick in a very promising position. The best header away there. The pressure was maintained by Woodien, who was nudged off it by Arturo Vidal. The arm across the shoulder. Woodien clever to get his body between the man and the ball. This a moment of real concern for Chile. Vidal being calmed down there by his own teammate Jorge Valdivia. Referee with a couple of words here, just to prevent things from boiling over. Although Medel is being spoken to, and he's not the only one. Marcelo Diaz being told to retreat there as well. Bench the referee, moving the Chilean players back the required 10 yards. Bravo lines up that defensive barrier. I'll take your pick here. Only one of Oscar, Hulk, maybe even Woodien might fancy this. A couple of Brazilian players in amongst that wall as well. It's left by Hulk. It's hit by Oscar. It's hit by Oscar again. Well, he had 2 bites and neither hit the target. And a bit of a waste that. The dangerous set-piece situation. Marc Gonzalez now for Chile. Vidal. It's a marvellous pass if Vargas can get there in time. He couldn't quite. Vidal, nice touch for Diaz. Here's Valdivia. Real creative talent. Alexis Sanchez looking for Vargas. Couldn't quite find a way through. He was well dealt with there by Miranda. Brazil's captain, in place of the suspended Neymar, was alive and alert there, but it will be a corner for Chile. Alexis Sanchez takes it, flicked on towards Gary Medel. Well taken by Jefferson. Dani Alves, now Woodien. Woodien with that pace on the break, and an excellent tackle by Diaz. And the game becoming more stretched. Gonzalez. Vidal. Gonzalez. This is Gonzalo Harder. To miss the last 2 games of the Copa. to his altercation with Edinson Cavani of Uruguay in the quarter-final. He was given a two-match ban. Isla, blocked by Marcelo. Valdivia. Diaz. Vidal. Diaz goes through so much tenacious midfield work. Brings the ball back, rarely gives it away. One of the unsung stars in the Chilean side. He plays for Hamburg in the German Bundesliga. Alexis Sanchez running past Diaz. Here's Valdivia. Didn't quite fall for a shot. And then he lost his footing. And again, Brazil can counter. Douglas Costa. Oscar. 4 in the attack here. The full ball by Oscar. Away by Beausejour. Here's Isla. An open game now. Vidal. You can hear the Chilean support trying to urge their team on. And here's Vidal. Now it's Vargas. Excellent covering tackle. Isla! Glance off the post. For the second time tonight, Chile kept at bay by the woodwork. And that time Mauricio Isla letting fly. He caught it superbly. And he was so close to a stunning goal. Costa now for Brazil, as the game really ebbs and flows. And he was a bit over-ambitious there to go for goal from that angle. Mauricio Isla just loves to get forward. He scored 3 goals in his previous 67 caps. Sanchez in the first half, denied by the frame of that Brazil goal. Here's Medel. Away by Marcelo. He's not part of the Copa squad in the summer, but recalled for the past couple of games. Sanchez. It's a good tackle by Luis Gustavo. And here's that gap again, which Costa can move into. Here's Hulk. The first player to lose his footing. And Gonzalez is fouled. It's his first cap since March. He made his debut 12 years ago. A brief spell with Liverpool. Last 3 years back in Chile. The spells in Russia, Spain and England. Alexis Sanchez. Quite open up for a shot. Still he went on, then he went down. The free kick goes Brazil's way. And on they go again. Withian. Oh, that was a poor challenge that by Diaz. There's a card coming here. It's yellow. And the Brazilian player's not happy. Withian was charging forwards there. Taken out by a really poor challenge by Marcelo Diaz. He knew exactly what he was doing. Chile just can't quite cope with that pace in the breakaway. That's one way of stopping him, but it's not within the laws of the game. Deserved a booking. And the booking is what he got. First player to be cautioned tonight. Dani Alves. Here's Hulk. Dani Alves hoping that Willian can charge on here, but Arturo Vidal's mopping up. Claudio Bravo. Marquinhos. Dani Alves. Touched by Willian. Here's Hulk. Still playing his football at club level in Russia. For the past 4 years now. Scored 8 goals for Zenit St. Petersburg this season. Just scored 1 goal before it against Chile. Friendly match in Toronto, which was 2 years ago. He's scored a goal in a competitive game in his Brazil career so far. Big boots to fill in the absence of Neymar up top. Vidal. Valdivia. Attacked by Luis Gustavo. And here's that space again. Willian. Oscar. Just can't quite get that final pass right, Brazil. But every time they counter, the Chilean team are so stretched. Vidal. To Alexis Sanchez. Vidal again. Now Gonzalez. Looking for Vargas. Stabbed away by Marquinhos. Well placed to clear away. Only 21 years of age, Marquinhos. He was a real talent. And he plays for Paris Saint-Germain in France. He joined from Roma. Alexis Sanchez. Nice ball by Valdivia. Then turned on by Vidal. Here's Gonzalez. Looking for Valdivia again, but seen away by Luis Gustavo. So the football after half-time has been far better. Much more dynamic from both teams. Here's Valdivia. Isla. Now Marcelo. The break on once again for Brazil. Costa. Here's Oscar. Left by Hulk. Willian. Dani Alves well forward too. Willian was onside. The challenge to Bottajor. Saw the ball rebound to Bravo. In the second half, Chile really have gone for broke, committing so many players forward. Huge gaps on the counter-attack. As though Chile will make their second change in a moment or two. Meantime, it's Oscar for Brazil. Was fouled there by Vidal, I guess it was. And once again, the unseemly sight of the Brazilian players surrounding referee Ronnie Zambrana. He was caught there by Vidal. The shade there for Chile sees Jorge Valdivia depart, and replaced by Matias Fernandez. He's a regular off the bench at the Copa in the summer, and now for his 68th cap for his country. So Oscar, who won the free kick, he's the man who will take it. He goes wide now for Costa. Costa driving on. That's a really good ball into a very good area. There's no one there to attack it. Hulk, the only player for Brazil in the box. They've been crying out for a goal scorer for years. Brazil, out and out number 9. Neymar's often played that role, although he prefers to arrive from deep. Holt was played out wide in the World Cup last year, when it was Fred who was the hapless centre-forward. There was a foul back by Elias. Gonzalez. Diaz. And Gary Medel. Good time and space here for Easter. Fernandez. So a free kick. Gary Medel is not a happy bunny at the moment. Constant discussion with the referee. He was pushed there by Hull. Here's Vargas. Vidal. They're penalised there for handball. Got the shot away, but it was the official on the far side who saw the use of the arm. He scored 3 goals here at the Copa in the summer. Arturo Vidal, 2 of those were spot kicks. And he moved to German football, to Bayern Munich from Juventus in the summer. Born here in Santiago. Luis again. Special play there by Harder. Too long for Mauricio Isla. He's made 2 changes so far, Sampaoli. A defensive change, the second one, to bring on Fernandez of Valdivia. Here's Alexis Sanchez, driving past Elias. Here's Vidal, and now Gonzalez! Right across the face of goal. Alexis Sanchez was there, hoping to pounce, but couldn't quite find that decisive touch. It's a big opening that for Chile. One of the best they've had. Vidal unselfish there. Gonzalez firing with a cross-camp shot. And the end firing wide. Halfway point of the second half. Still a goalless game in Santiago. Luis Gustavo, that's a foul. He was cynical as he brought down Fernandez. And it's a booking. And a yellow card with which Gustavo can have few complaints. A piece then in terms of yellow cards tonight. It was Gustavo joining Marcelo Diaz in the referee's book. Will there be some concern coming from this for Jefferson? Here's Fernandez, not long off the bench. He's one of those who stands over the free kick. Fernandez with the right foot. It would appear to be the favourite here for Chile. As we tick towards the last 20 minutes, might this be Chile's time to strike? Here's Fernandez. Wall in the way. And now the break is on. Costa. Fernandez, the man who took the free kick. And was back to cover. Now Fiorentina in the Italian top line. He's a former Chilean title winner, his time with Colo Colo here in Santiago. In goes Hara. Gonzalez. Diaz. Medel. Should have looked much better since they moved to this back four with Gonzalez coming off the bench. They've still found no breakthrough as of yet. That's a clear push there on Fernandez. The foul was by Gustavo, who was booked only moments ago. Seems to be a touch careful. It's part of his game, a break-up man in midfield. That's how he overstepped the mark. So again, Fernandez over the free kick. 7 red shirts in and around the box to aim for. Fernandez with a good ball in. Oh, it's there! Chile are in front. Santiago is bouncing once again. Stampioli's team made the breakthrough. The South American champions with a goal scored by Eduardo Vargas. From the free kick, Brazil calls out. It's a lovely ball in. And the goalkeeper couldn't keep it out. Vargas with a touch towards goal. And you have to question Jefferson, the goalkeeper. That left arm there, never strong enough. And the ball found its way beyond it. And Vargas, who scored 4 goals here in the Copa in the summer, on target once again. And it's more Chilean delight. For the first time in his career, Eduardo Vargas scores against Brazil. Chile in front. But here's Costa, who lets fly. Some way wide. On Dunga's team. And the game to chase now. And Chile, who have not beaten Brazil for 15 years, have the advantage here with just over a quarter of an hour to go. A wonderful noise again. Inside the Estadio Nacional. It's been a long wait for a goal tonight. In the end, a set piece was the route to goal. And Brazil's defence has been breached. Alexis Sanchez. Miranda goes with it. Easter. Given away by Sanchez to Oscar. Was given away then by Gonzalo Jara. Back with Claudio Bravo. Chilean football's made such massive strides in recent times, as exemplified here a few months ago. This would be a famous win for them. Remember, they've beaten Brazil just once, ever, in World Cup qualifying. In the year 2000. There'll be yet more partying on the streets of Santiago, if they can hang on for the win here tonight. It's a foul given against Arturo Vidal. What do Brazil have here by way of a response? Dunga has made just the one change so far. There are options in reserve for Brazil, which you could call upon. Kaká on the bench still. So too the likes of Ricardo Oliveira and Lucas Moura. There's some movement on that bench now for Brazil. The change appears to be imminent. Here's Marcelo. Given away by here, picked off by Ista. Alexis Sanchez. Up goes Vargas. Good shot there by Marquinhos. Time for the change now then. Let's get the change up top. Hulk departing. It's a pretty ineffective night from him. And it's Ricardo Oliveira who comes on. It's his first cap for 8.5 years since March 2007. At the age of 35, he is back in the action for his country. He's had a wonderful campaign playing for Santos in Brazil, and rewarded with a return to the national setup. William Oliveira in the box. Oh, he was in there straight away. It was a really good chance now for Brazil. That would have been quite some impact from the substitute. Delicious ball in by William, crying out to be attacked. Ricardo Oliveira couldn't quite get the required touch to turn home the equaliser. There's the chance again. It's a very good chance. That would have been quite some return to the international scene for the Seleção. Marcelo. Keeper Costa. It's a mistake by Medel. Costa driving on. Oliveira again. It's deflected behind for a corner. It all stemmed from Medel's mistake. He is lucky he wasn't made to pay for it. Douglas Costa stands over the corner. Still the danger. Kept alive by William. Dani Alves. Well blocked by Alexis Sanchez, but Brazil will build again. Marcelo. Out by Marc Gonzalez. Up goes Marquinhos. And at that time by Beausejour. And in the end, a foul's been given against Miranda. And this now is where Chile will try and eat up as much time as they can. There'll be no hurry as we tick towards the final 10 minutes. Marc Gonzalez. Dealt with by Marquinhos. Here's Willian. He's been a standout performer. It's set to be a losing cause for Brazil. The best clearance there by Claudio Bravo. Came off the head of Harder. Out by Isla. Dani Alves caught napping. Fernandez. Alexis Sanchez. Can they put the game to bed here with goal number 2? Fernandez. Well, that was the intention. Bit of a wild lash there by Matías Fernandez. Last of his 14 goals for Chile came 3 years ago in a World Cup qualifying game against Colombia. It is the first of 2 back-to-back games for these two sides. Chile on their travels next. They go to Peru on Tuesday. Face their biggest historical rival. Brazil at home against Venezuela. Team Brazil beat 2-1 in the Copa in the summer. Brazil's 3rd game away to Argentina in mid-November. What an occasion that will be. Sanchez going down here, holding his face. We're going to see the last change for Brazil in a moment or two. Final throw of the Dunga dice. Luis Gustavo departing. Defensive midfield player being sacrificed here. It's Lucas Lima who comes on. It's his competitive debut, only his 3rd cap. Here's Beausejour. Miranda now for Brazil. And they must have something late on here. Marcelo. Douglas Costa. Marcelo. Here's Oliveira. Got the shot away. He's been in the action since he came off the bench. So perhaps more so than Holt. And he came on 4. Nice swivel here. The shot was always dragged off target. Dani Alves jumping well. Lucas Lima. Dunga's 17th game in charge. In the second spell, it could be defeat. It's been 2 there. Alexis Sanchez caught Miranda napping, but it was deemed to be a foul by the Chilean striker. Alexis Sanchez didn't agree. There's a let off that from Miranda. After a lapse in concentration. would be just the second defeat in 17 games for Dunga. There was a slight just catching of the right ankle there by Alexis Sanchez. It was well seen by the referee's assistant on the far side. Bossajor taking his time here. As it stands, his country set to make a flying start to the World Cup qualifying campaign. Job is not done just yet. Confirmation of Chile's final change. Just seeing Marcelo Diaz depart. And Christian Vilches come on for his first cap for 4 years since his debut in 2011. Defender who plays in Brazil with Atlético Paranaense. He will now be part of the Chilean defence as they try and hang on to all 3 points here. Would be a milestone result for them. Oscar. Brazil have not been used to qualifying, of course. They went to the World Cup last year as the host nation. They return to qualifying action. Looks set to end in defeat. Clock is now against them here. Chile defending well so far. Here's Lucas Lima. By Jean Bossajor. Miranda. And Marcelo. Here's Oscar. Skipping past Vidal. Looking for support now. Here's Miranda. Lucas Lima. That's not a good ball. Despite all the attacking talent they have, Brazil have not really forced Maria Bravo into a notable save tonight. Arturo Vidal is now down here for Chile. Helped back to his feet again by Gary Medel. They've made all their available changes here, Chile. Don't want to lose Vidal now. An awkward fall. There's a man, Jorge Sampaoli, who's stopped. He's just soaring and soaring. Alexis Sanchez, his team in full flow again. Fernandez back to Bossajor. There's Vilches, he was just caught there by Oliveira. Foot left in there by the 35-year-old striker. The last goal for Brazil came 10 years ago. He might have had one here, just moments after coming off the bench. Maybe Brazil's best chance of the second half. Vargas, who's got to devise these two sides. To Costa, looking now for Oscar. Tackles flying in from Chile. Back to enter the last minute of normal time here. Fernandez. Alexis Sanchez. Here's Vidal to seal it here. And it's there. Alexis Sanchez. Look at these scenes for Chile. It will be their first win over Brazil for 15 years. And what a way to start their qualifying campaign. Heartbreak for Brazil. But right at the end here, that's the goal which surely seals all 3 points. And scored by Alexis Sanchez. Marvellous pass here by Sanchez. And then Vidal was so unselfish. Miranda with a goal by block. But when it fell the way of Sanchez once again, he made no mistake. His 29th goal for his country. And it's one here which sent these fans into raptures. What a moment. Definitely noise around this old ground here in Santiago when he poked that ball home. Chile with a 2-goal buffer. And Chile on the brink of a famous win. And that reaction from the veteran Claudio Bravo tells you just what this win means for Chile. It's those 2 star strikers, Vargas and Sanchez, who both hit the target tonight. Here's Marcelo. A shot which will deflect behind for a corner. But it's a night to savour in Santiago for Chile again, and for Dunga, well, the pressure mounts. Deep now in stoppage time. Can Brazil conjure something dramatic here? There's the ball there. Chile won the first ball. William will try again. Bravo comes and claims. To a big cheer again. There will be inquests back in Brazil, that's for sure. And Dunga will have to galvanise his team before their match against Venezuela on Tuesday in Fortaleza. But for Chile, the momentum they've built up over the past few months just rolls on. Alexis Sanchez. Not done here yet. Easter. Sanchez was there again. Desperate defending by Miranda. There goes the final whistle. For the first time since the year 2000, Chile have beaten Brazil. And the good times keep on coming for Chile here in Santiago. The team who were crowned champions of South America only a few months ago have made a superb start to their World Cup qualifying campaign. A 2-0 win here, with goals after half-time from Eduardo Vargas and from Alexis Sanchez. The players here savouring the win, the fans here savouring every moment.
شكرا للزميل علي محمد علي. الشيلي يسجل فوزه الثامن على البرازيل. غابت الانتصارات 15 عاما واليوم تعود من جديد بداية قوية للشيلي في تصفيات كأس العالم بفوز مهم على البرازيل بهدفين مقابل لا شيء، وكان